what you're doing, but it seems as though that she's back in 2020.
Whoa, pause. What is going on? Why you gotta show that the first 2 seconds of the video?
25, trying to stir up drama again on this man's name.
Hold up.
By
Wait, what are you talking about? He's trying to stir up like disrespect on this man's
the
name.
wildest shit on Tasha K's talk show. And for a little info, Tasha K, she's a blogger, commentator like me, but she's more on the hip hop TV.
Is this the Kiara Rush girl, bro? That Kai dissed? It's the same Kiara Rush girl, isn't it? I thought she was gone off the face of the earth, bro. I dead thought that Kai just absolutely obliterated her. Pause. Not like that. Pause. And she was just gone off the face of the internet. Why is she trying to come back and just destroy this dude? Kai Cenat already talked crap about you. He's already, bro, he demolished your entire brand. Go away.
He spill shade room type of content that a lot of ladies eat up 24/7. That's like E! News, TMZ for the barbs. Like pure uncut coke for the crackheads. I mean, shout out to Tasha K, but she's always stirring up drama, and that's why Cardi B sued her for $2 million and won. But anyway, here's what Kai Cenat's accuser had to say.
Will you see Kai again if he called you?
Probably not. And you know what's crazy? Because after he gave me the $5,000 and recorded me and said I tried to extort him, he still tried to.
What, bro? Now she's capping, bro. Is she actually capping, or is she like? I feel like she actually capping, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas will go for anything. Like, you just say I tried to extort you, but you trying to steal.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's still here in this current year trying to say that Kai Cenat paid her $5,000 to smash, which was never verified. We do know that he linked up and he smashed, but we do not know if he paid 5 bands just to do the deed. Like, that's the slander she's still trying to put on his name, and at this point, I think he just needs to get his lawyers on her. Like, clearly she won't drop it unless her pockets are on the line.
Does he have a big?
No, it's about 7. Like a 7.
Isn't that decent? I don't know.
But it's skinny like a pencil.
Bruh.
What? I get the context, but like,
nah, this is crazy, bro. Why are you trying to like dog this man out right now on live? Like, even Tasha K was confused as hell, looked flabbergasted and befuddled at the fact that she just said 7 inches is small. Like, okay, Miss Deep Dish, we got it. In your profession, you're used to getting 12-inch bazookas on a regular basis. We got it.
Did he get your head?
A little bit. He ate my more than my allegedly.
I like how she's saying allegedly just because she knows the possibility of this man whipping out $1 million on lawyers just to sue her ass into oblivion is possible. Like, at this point, if I were Kai, I'm sicking the dogs on her. Like, I'm calling up my best Jewish lawyer to get on her ass and file the paperwork to shut her the fuck up, because this is just absurd. Now she's trying to accuse this man of munching her backside and licking on the booty crumbs in the crevices of her cheeks. Like, what kind of slander is?
Oh my god, bro, the slander is crazy, y'all. Come on.
Is that? That is just disrespectful, man.
Allegedly, he ate my more than. I have a nice. Everybody say my ass is real inviting, so you know, I'm thick. You know, I know you probably seen the videos when I was a fat girl because I did used to be fat.
Man, I love how Tasha K is just looking at her in just complete amazement, shock that she's on live right now saying this to her. Like, this is content. I mean, does this woman have no shame, no embarrassment? Were there no NDAs signed? Like, we know Kai smashed, but at this point, everything else she's trying to say about this man, aside from him allegedly paying her $5,000, is way more embarrassing. I mean, forget the money. All this other shit that she's saying about this guy is just crazy. And obviously, regardless of if it's true or not, she's chasing clout. She's trying to embarrass him because this man's up. And to make matters worse is that this is her profession. Like, she's a professional escort. Like, she's supposed to keep all the shit on the down low. Like, she's not supposed to break doctor-patient privilege. Like, this stuff is supposed to be kept quiet, in private, locked down and redacted. Again, if I were Kai, man, I'd have to sick the attack dogs on him, man. Couldn't do it.
I don't know what happened.
I feel like she's just low-key crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to
If you and Kai Cenat were in a relationship, a contractual ship,
Entanglement.
An entanglement. So you were the woman that he went back and forth with, saying he was going to sue you for leaking photos of him in bed,
Still
lying, saying that you paid him $5,000.
You know, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to leak stuff off of him, bro. Like she probably gonna leak like a 10,000 photos of absolute garbage to him, bro.
And all the above.
Yeah.
Do you see the level of not giving a fuck in this exuding from this woman's face right now? Like Tasha K said, this man was gonna sue her for leaking photos, talking about the situation, slandering his name, and she just nonchalantly says, well, still hasn't happened yet, as if she's waiting to get sued. Like, I mean, this is a really bad look. It's embarrassing. I mean, personally, me, like I said, whether I did or didn't pay this woman $5,000 just to smash, I just couldn't have somebody out here running around with my name in their mouth talking about all this dirty shit that I did to them. Like, that's just OD. That's wild. And you gotta understand, in this industry, perception is very important. How people view you is super important, you know? So at this point, lawsuits need to be filed.
Yeah, what happened? How did y'all meet?
We met through Funny Marco. I was with Funny Marco, kicking it at his house.
What?
Know him and shit. He like, oh, I'm gonna put you on with my homeboy. He got money too.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's Funny Marco. You guys are probably familiar with him. He's like an IG Instagram comedian guy with his own talk show, and he's the guy who Bobby Althoff, who fortunately fell off, stole her whole flow from. Like, she stole the awkward, silent interview style from this guy, FYI. But apparently, Funny Marco, before Kai was messing with Kiera, Funny Marco was allegedly paying for her services too.
You was on Funny Marco first.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna put you on my boy because he got some money too.
Yeah, and Kai was live streaming. See, I didn't really know who Kai was because we was in two different worlds. I mean, I seen him on the internet, but I didn't know exactly, who he was like that.
So that man gave her a referral? What the f?
Shopify is a platform that helps entrepreneurs get started down the path they want. Sometimes starting a business can be scary.
I feel like I lost a little piece of.
Basically, we got on his live stream. He like, I'm gonna send him a little token to get his attention. I'm like, okay, do it. So he sent him like a token. So I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen next? So we start talking on the live stream. He like, oh, hey, he's spitting his game or whatever. I'm like, playing around too, like, whatever, come hit this motherfucker, whatever. So he like, let me get your number. I'm like, okay. He like, oh, I hit you up 2 years ago. I'm like, you hit me up 2 years ago. He like, you left me on red. I'm like, oh shit. I guess I didn't know who he was back then. I was in my prime back then. I was in the adult industry. I'm like, fuck this little nigga. He ain't got no money, whatever.
Again, this woman is just highly
Yo, she is like
disrespectful. Imagine getting ghosted by the industry passing around.
What in the world, bro? Well, I feel like she low-key just capping at this point.
Bro. Shorty probably more passed around than a blunt on his last leg's about to burn the tip of your fingers. Like, bro, what the
He sent me a car from Funny Marco house to his house. Same
Right
night.
then.
On the same night.
So you already had Funny Marco.
Funny Marco. Put it on him.
And then he said, I'm gonna send you to my boy house. So you left, you cleaned up, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. You always gotta keep your whole bag. Always.
Okay, so you got it fresh, left Funny Marco, and then you went over to Kai. Now,
Man, this is just, bro, I'm done listening to this, man. This is disgusting, bro. Like, this is just way too many details for all of this to be a lie. Like, listen, man, I like Kai. I respect Kai as a creator. I respect AMP. All those guys, they do what they do. Funny, entertaining, got their own platforms, built it up to what it is. Very respectable. But this right here, man, this is something you gotta clean up. Because there's just no way this woman can be out here in the free world making all these slanderous, defamatory comments and statements about you and your character without getting sued. Like, if this shit is not true, you need to sue her. Plain and simple. Like, this shit happened, half a year ago, and she's still talking about it without having been sued. So that lets me know that, and I say this with the most respect possible, that maybe there's some merit to what she's saying. Because again, if somebody was lying on my name like this, and
I don't know, Maury.
I had access to unlimited funds, I'm spending some of them funds to ruin their life. And I'm sure AMP could do that if they wanted to. One call to one of their Jewish lawyers on a retainer with the code word "sick'em," and she'd be packed up like a fresh loaf of bread out of a bakery. Like, what are we talking about here, man?
now let me back up just a little bit. How good is Funny Marco in bed?
He got a big. I ain't gonna play.
Really?
He got a big. He don't look like it though, but he got a big.
Is he clean?
He's clean.
Okay,
It
does
was
he eat-
nice and like.
Does
Don't
he eat
turn
pussy?
everything.
Does he?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Usually niggas who tricking don't be eating.
Okay. Okay, so they tricking. All right, that's okay. We got a contract here. All right.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. If I ever end up in a situation like this, man, just know that I'm crashing the fuck out, man. All right, maybe that's a little extreme. I'm not crashing out, but I'm unloading the whole mag, using my whole armory, all my resources, every connection, person with power. I don't know. I have to call the president to handle this shit. Like, because sometimes lessons need to be learned. Anyway, though, everybody join up in the Discord down below. Links in the description.
That's it. All right, cool.